You got the same way she do you. What? Even still, nigga, she would make you can use for anything else though. Just can't use the game. You can go to the store with it. Do a lot of shit.
I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll lead here to a third down. You look at this Eagle defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
19 Tiger. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsey. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that low down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Yep.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, they'll throw. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Liking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. And they play well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league is sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before
Hey,
he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 19.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsay. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
1st and goal.
People don't believe never knew on your drill like no
here on the road.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Your jersey normal. Your jersey normal. I don't see where you feel like you dress like a bum. You just want to stop doing whatever somebody can say to you, bother you. You can wear your clothes how you wear your clothes. It do not matter how you wear your clothes.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Every time somebody say something, every time somebody say something, you let it bother you.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And will wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. A give up the middle to Lindsey. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The slot man in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready,
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle. That one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6 sets the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. First, do no harm, and right now they're beating themselves up.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr.
Let's just call it as we just saw right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out and they hit their safety. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why. They're lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's second and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And he knocks the ball away and throws it incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it a little bit harder to run our guy. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. At their own 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rally's on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because other teams in history would come back from a four-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. And they're getting a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll drop to throw. He hit the man open, but missed it, and it's incomplete.
Not many games just yet from this home crowd, and they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half, and now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to depend on his stop. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Lindsey right. Taken down at the 30.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Wide open receiver complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. On we go to the PAT. And the lead now down to 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in his first half as the kicks away. And he'll get a pass to about the 22. Jets offense coming up to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. 4 touchdowns to the clock.
I think you got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. They weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, not keeping on the ground. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets himself past the 30 to the 32. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First down at the 29-yard line.
To throw now on first down. He will find Davis on the left side complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a game. Or make people miss down the field. They've got to have points. And the guys who put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. That's a nice design there, but sometimes when you get so many playmakers out of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll go to the end here. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4.
Excuse my snarkiness here. Isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They throw it out right complete. And out of bounds around the 20. Just his 2nd catch in the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I remember a pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here. Gets close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up the throw. These guys missed man across the surface is Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elijah Higgins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are coming into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Aubrey there for the point after. He's got the score now 27-14. So after the touchdown, we're now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
After the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, Gibbons. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbons. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Down in, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He gets it to Johnston. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll look to throw here. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go with Lindsey up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready? 79. Trap 50.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Casey. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure the offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2nd and 11. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. It's caught by Davis. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Let's go now. Johnny Lions.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 166 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on, come on.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Here's a give to Lindsey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Get up. Cougar 19.
Here comes Lindsey, toss right. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19 Tigers. Ready? 70 Timber Wolf. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready?
Now a handoff for Lindsey. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
70 Timber Wolf. Bronco Quick, Bronco Quick.
They'll try the left side with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.